Hello there, and you're very welcome along as we see the latest step in Kilkenny's bid for 5 in a row. The drive for 5, as the Cat supporters are calling it. It's a hell of a drive. Well, on the first of the 4 big semi-final days in Croke Park this August, here's what we have for you tonight. It's usually one of the classiest clashes in any Irish summer, the Black and Amber against the Rebels. Since 1903, Kilkenny have lost just 10 All-Ireland semi-finals, but Cork have failed just twice at this stage in the past 25 years. We'll see also how the Kilkenny Miners got on today against current All-Ireland champions Galway. Plenty of fast, quality hurling on display in this one. We'll look ahead to next weekend's very tasty affair at headquarters, when the Daisha and the Premier County travel in pursuit of a place in the All-Ireland hurling final. And what on earth is this man doing on the Sunday game tonight? We'll examine an 80-year-old curiosity for you later in the programme. Well, speaking of curiosities, we're joined by Donald O'Grady from Cork, John Henderson from Kilkenny, and I suppose Paul Flynn will give us a balanced view because he has a healthy disrespect for both of them. We'll be getting views from the lads shortly, but first, what chance of Cork of stopping Kilkenny given their unbeaten record in semi-finals in recent years?
I suppose that's the price you pay. Well, oh, it isn't what it was. She's thinking he looks different today.
All right then, let's see how the Rebel underdogs get on. Commentary comes from Michael Duignan and first Ger Canning.
Kilkenny are set to complete part 3 of this year's Drive for 5 by including all 4 previous All-Ireland winning captains from the start. Jackie Tyrrell from 06 is at left corner back. Henry Shefflin from 07 is on the 40. Charles Fitzpatrick, the 08 skipper, is back in midfield. And alongside him, last year's captain, Michael Fennelly. And recalled at top of the left is Aidan Fogarty, man of the match against Cork 4 years ago now. 3 of today's Cork 15 won their first All-Ireland against the Cats 11 years ago. Donal O'Cusack starred then in a goalless final, while Sean O'Halpine still plays at left half back, with Ben O'Connor once again picked at corner forward. Cornerback Shane Murphy replaces Shane O'Neill, out with a groin injury, while somewhat dramatically Cian McCarthy comes in for his clubmate Michael Cusson at right half forward. It's Brian Gavin from Offaly who's in charge, and it's Kilkenny who play from left to right in the first half, try to get the pressure on the Cork back straight away as Aidan Fogarty goes in, and that is a sensational start, a point inside the opening 10 seconds, very first attack, and the man announces his return to the starting 15 with a wonderful and typical point.
Yeah, Jaron, a man who'd be very disappointed to be left off the team earlier in the Leinster Championship. Noel Hickey and Asaki, a little bit of a schmozzle down the square there straight away.
As Taggy
TJ Ryan is out as well.
Well, this is maybe the tension I was talking about a little bit a while ago, and it spills over, and Brian Gavin goes down and tells them to try and have sense. And once they get this out of their system, it happened in Páirc Uí Chaoimh in that league match as well, where there was a player sent off, and once that burst of emotion and passion and tension and all the rest of it was finished and over and done with, they got on with the hurling. I think something similar will probably happen here. Yeah, Saki spoken to, and Noel Hickey as well.
Straight away. Brian Gavin, his style is normally to let the game flow early on, but you know, I think this is a game everyone knows you have to take control of early on.
Well, that he's done. Now let's get on with the hurling. This is how it happened. Getting to know you slap that time, and then Asaki responds. Cian McCarthy trying to get to that one. Comes to Henry Shefflin instead. 51st championship match today, and that is a superb strike. First of the afternoon. Well, he keeps on adding to his very, very impressive points tally. He's already got 23 goals. Right now he's got 390 points. And it's Kilkenny who lead by 2 points to no score.
Yeah, and that's what he's brilliant at. He's drifting away from running corner left and right, and he just really has to stay with him.
Brian Hogan again with a wonderful catch. So far, Cork's forward line unable to make any kind of impression on the Kilkenny backs. And that's Eddie Brennan there, untypically misjudging it, but it might yet come back to him. It does. Quick look around now to see what's on here. He's going to go for a score himself. That mightn't have been the best of options. Brian Hogan in some difficulty. There's Brian Hogan going back. I think he landed awkwardly and requires some attention. Seems to be okay, the 29-year-old from O'Loughlin Gales. That's a brilliant catch. Once again it is TJ Reid here. Oh, what pace. Little hand pass in. Stopped by the goalkeeper, Donald O'Cusack from Richie Power. Still there's danger there. And in the end the ball picked up. Aidan Fogarty, free out. Well, this was real dangerous. TJ Reid was coming in here, pursued by Sean O'Halpine. Richie Power then denied by the goalkeeper from Cloyne. And in the end, Cork's free. Out it comes as far as Tom Kenny, the raiding midfielder, towards Cian McCarthy. Got hit that time. Strongly built young fellow, he's only 20 years of age. This is where Jackie Tyrrell came out, and the young man from Sarsfields in Glanmire ended up on the flat of his back. So, Ben O'Connor in the 12th minute. Chance to get Cork's first point, win behind him. And the umpires go to the white flag, raise it, and Cork get their first score through Ben O'Connor. It's 2 points to 1. Back towards Niall McCarthy. That's a good looking shot. Comes inside the right hand post, but not quite over the bar. Batted out once again here. Controlled Ben O'Connor, holding it up for Kieran Murphy. Kieran Murphy running into the challenges there. And the ball is played away. Well, initially it was John Dalton. Now they're in trouble here as Pat Horgan was raiding, and the referee blows his whistle for the foul on Patrick Horgan, the 22-year-old from Glen Rovers. And it's going to be a free in and a chance to level up the match here after a quarter of an hour's play.
Yeah, good defending initially, blocking it out, and it was going up.
So questions about steps as always, but the referee has made his decision. Well, it wasn't a question of steps. I think they're indicating that there might be a requirement to replace the injured player, as Ben O'Connor is going to take it. Brian Hogan's in difficulty. That's taken by Ben, and it's put over the bar. He's got Cork's 2 scores, both of them from frees, and it's Kilkenny 2, Cork 2. And the difficulty now for Kilkenny is the form of Brian Hogan here, and an injury that is certainly affecting him, and I think it's going to force him out of the match. And coming in is James Ryle. He's the first man in.
Yeah, he's gone straight in centre back. Another man with huge experience. He's been around the Kilkenny panel for the last 8 or 9 years, and very good hurler. But that's Brian Hogan and John Tennyson, 2 outstanding centre backs now gone off the Kilkenny team.
So James Ryle comes in for his 20th championship match. He's been out of the team for a long, long time now, but he gets his opportunity in the semi-final, and you never know where it may go from here on in. That's JJ Delaney knocking it forward there towards Richie Power again. Very, very fine talent. Gets it under control, neatly done, and a sweet point by Richie Power, his first of the day, and Kilkenny are back in front again by 3 points to 2.
Yeah, you don't see a huge lot of ground hurling in the modern game, but a great first time ball in by JJ Delaney, and lovely first touch by Richie Power over the bar.
Terrific hurlers everywhere and anywhere. As Michael Fennelly comes across but runs into Kieran Murphy. Kilkenny have come out as though they know and believe they're going to win this match. Don't get that same feeling from Cork, a little bit overawed. Henry Shefflin coming forward, the release to Brennan. A cracking goal by Eddie Brennan, his 26th ever. 17 minutes are gone. Opening goal of the game. Inevitably, it's Eddie Brennan. And it was Kilkenny who simply